Imagine a world where charging your electric car takes less time than brewing your morning coffee. Picture a future where long waits at charging stations and worrying about running out of power are things of the past, and where EVs aren't just the greener option, but the most convenient one by far. What if I told you this future isn't decades away, but right around the corner? Thanks to BYD's game-changing all-solid-state battery, that vision is turning into reality. A battery that can fully charge in just 10 minutes, lasts more than 15 years, and packs incredible energy density. Sounds almost too good to be true. Stick around as we break it all down. Hey everyone, welcome back. Here's something truly groundbreaking. A team of scientists from Harvard has developed a solid-state battery design that can fend off dendrites, those pesky needle-like formations that have plagued solid-state batteries since automakers first dreamed of putting them on the road. While SSBs have long promised ultra-fast charging speeds far beyond what current EV batteries can handle, they've struggled with degradation issues. Dendrites are the main culprits behind why these batteries lose capacity over time. Most headlines about solid-state batteries focus on their promise of longer driving ranges between charges, but the real game-changer might actually be how quickly they can recharge. Unlike traditional lithium-ion batteries which can't handle huge bursts of electricity without wearing out quickly, solid-state batteries are built to take that kind of power, potentially slashing charging times dramatically. You've come to the right place for the latest EV tech breakthroughs, innovations, and renewable energy updates. And today, we're diving into BYD's major announcement. The global EV leader has just revealed an all-solid-state battery that isn't just an improvement, it's a giant leap forward that could redefine what electric cars can do. With 10-minute charging, 500 Wh/kg energy density, and unprecedented safety and durability, this innovation has the potential to redefine how we think about EVs and clean energy. Whether you're a die-hard EV enthusiast or someone curious about how these advancements can improve your everyday life, you're going to want to hear this. Let's jump in. The battery design uses a special material for the electrode that contains tiny silicon particles. When lithium separates out of the battery, it forms a thin plate on the electrode instead of spiky crystals. The test batteries retained 80% of their capacity after being drained and recharged 6,000 times. This laboratory has published extensive research on solid-state batteries and the materials that go into them. While the prototype batteries were larger than most solid-state batteries available today, they're tiny compared to what would be needed to power an EV. The battery design intersperses the battery's anode with micrometer-sized silicon particles. This means that when lithium separates out of the battery from extended use, it doesn't form spikes that recklessly puncture the battery from within. Instead, they form a sort of plating around the electrode. As lead scientist Dr. Zinli stated, "In our design, lithium metal gets wrapped around the silicon particle like a hard chocolate shell around a hazelnut core in a chocolate truffle." Dendrites are one of the primary reasons solid-state batteries reach the end of their life. Because they're made of lithium, which is of course a metal, they can conduct electricity. As the dendrites grow inside the battery, they puncture the battery's internal layers and carry electricity to places it wasn't meant to go. In other words, the battery short-circuits itself to death from the inside. We'll kick things off by highlighting the incredible features that make this battery a game-changer. Lightning-fast charging. Fully charge your EV in just 10 minutes, faster than most people fill a tank of gas. Enhanced energy density at 500 Wh/kg. This battery offers a 40 to 50% increase in range compared to current lithium-ion batteries. Unmatched safety. Built with a non-flammable solid electrolyte, BYD's battery eliminates the risk of fires and chemical leaks. Extended lifespan. The battery can endure 5,000 charging cycles, translating to over 15 years of daily use without significant degradation. Extreme temperature performance. It works seamlessly in scorching heat or freezing cold, making it perfect for any climate. Innovative manufacturing process. BYD has developed a scalable production process to mass-produce these batteries while keeping costs manageable, a key step toward making this technology accessible to everyone. This sophisticated combination of materials and engineering is why BYD's battery is not just a minor upgrade, but a massive leap forward in battery technology. This isn't just about making EVs faster or more convenient. This is about transforming industries and solving some of the biggest challenges facing our planet. Accelerating EV adoption. One of the main barriers to EV adoption has been range anxiety and charging times. BYD's battery eliminates both concerns, making EVs a practical choice for more drivers. Renewable energy storage. With a longer lifespan and higher energy density, these batteries can be used to store wind and solar energy more efficiently. Imagine communities powered entirely by renewable energy stored in these solid-state batteries for use whenever needed. Revolutionizing public transport, electric buses, trains, and delivery vehicles with BYD's batteries could recharge in minutes, reducing downtime and making green public transportation more viable. Reducing carbon emissions. By making EVs more accessible and practical, BYD's technology has the potential to drastically reduce greenhouse gas emissions, helping countries meet their climate goals faster. Of course, no groundbreaking technology is without its challenges. Initial costs. Solid-state batteries are currently more expensive to produce than lithium-ion ones. However, BYD is already working on scaling up production and bringing costs down. With their track record of innovation, it's only a matter of time before this technology becomes affordable for the average consumer. Infrastructure upgrades. Charging stations may need to be upgraded to support the ultra-fast 10-minute charging speeds. However, as EV adoption grows, we're likely to see investments in better infrastructure to match mass adoption timelines. Mass adoption timeline. While this battery is a breakthrough, it might take a few years for it to reach mainstream markets. Early adopters will likely be the first to benefit, with broader availability following as costs decrease. But here's the exciting part. BYD has the resources, expertise, and global reach to overcome these challenges. This isn't just a step forward for EVs, it's a step toward a cleaner, more sustainable future. BYD's all-solid-state battery is more than just an innovation, it's a promise of a better future. With faster charging, longer ranges, and unmatched safety, this technology has the potential to make EVs not just an alternative to gas-powered cars, but the preferred choice for everyone. Whether you're an EV enthusiast, a tech lover, or someone who wants to save money while saving the planet, this is a revolution you'll want to be part of. The road ahead for solid-state batteries. While BYD's breakthrough is undeniably impressive, the journey to widespread adoption isn't without hurdles. Solid-state batteries represent a paradigm shift in energy storage, and integrating them into the mainstream will require collaboration across industries, governments, and consumers. Here's what the road ahead might look like. 1. Scaling production. BYD has already proven its ability to mass-produce lithium-ion batteries at competitive prices. Now the challenge lies in replicating that success with solid-state technology. The company's innovative manufacturing process is a promising start, but ramping up production to meet global demand will take time. If BYD can achieve economies of scale, costs will drop, making these batteries accessible to everyday consumers sooner rather than later. 1. Charging infrastructure evolution. Current fast-charging stations are designed for lithium-ion batteries, which typically take 30 minutes to an hour for an 80% charge. BYD's 10-minute charging capability means future stations will need to deliver significantly higher power outputs without overheating or degrading equipment. Governments and private companies must invest in next-gen charging networks to support this leap in technology. Consumer adoption and education. For decades, drivers have been accustomed to gasoline-powered vehicles, with refueling taking just a few minutes. While EVs have gained traction, some consumers still hesitate due to perceived inconveniences. BYD's ultra-fast charging could be the tipping point that convinces skeptics, but only if people understand the benefits. Clear messaging about cost savings, environmental impact, and performance will be crucial. Competing technologies. BYD isn't the only player in the solid-state battery race. Companies like Toyota, QuantumScape, and Samsung are also making strides. Competition will drive innovation, but it could also lead to fragmented standards. Will different automakers adopt varying battery designs, or will the industry consolidate around a universal solution? The answer could shape the future of EVs. Beyond electric cars, the bigger picture. The implications of BYD's battery extend far beyond personal vehicles. Here's how this technology could transform other sectors. Aviation. Electric planes are currently limited by battery weight and charging times. A solid-state battery with high energy density and rapid charging could make short-haul electric flights viable. Grid storage. Renewable energy sources like wind and solar are intermittent. These batteries could store excess energy more efficiently, stabilizing power grids and reducing reliance on fossil fuels. Consumer electronics. Imagine smartphones that charge in seconds and last days, or laptops that don't degrade after years of use. Solid-state tech could revolutionize portable electronics too. Final thoughts. A tipping point for clean energy. BYD's all-solid-state battery isn't just an incremental upgrade. It's a potential turning point in the global shift towards sustainable energy. By addressing the two biggest EV pain points, charging time and range anxiety, this innovation could accelerate adoption faster than any policy or subsidy. Of course, challenges remain, but the progress is undeniable. If BYD and other industry leaders continue pushing boundaries, we might look back at this decade as the moment EVs went from alternative to default. What do you think? Will solid-state batteries be the key to an all-electric future? Or are there still obstacles we're underestimating? Drop your thoughts in the comments. We'd love to keep the conversation going. What do you think about BYD's new battery? Are you excited about the future of EVs? Let us know in the comments below. If you found this video insightful, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends. We've got plenty more exciting tech and EV content coming your way, so hit that notification bell to stay updated. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.